Let's rip it and dip it.
That's what my doctor said before they started doing surgery. All right, let's rip and dip it. Your name's Fun Dip now, boy.
I'm leaving that beginning part in.
Do it. He hasn't called me back.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. You thought you'd probably never see us again.
Yeah, you thought we were canceled, but no, it's just I was in pain. A lot of pain.
A lot of shit's been going on, dude. I have my own asshole story to tell.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, long story short, I was hanging out with some friends. And,
That doesn't sound
had
good.
one too many brewskis and
And one too many broskies.
no. So I went over to hang out with some buddies the other. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
And I had to take a piss really bad. So like I went over to the bathroom, right? Because we were drinking alcohol, and
Yeah.
obviously fucking goes right through you and makes you have to pit. What
If
the
you hear
hell?
growling, that's my asshole.
What the hell are they doing? Get them out of here!
Go on. Go on.
Hey, yeah,
Get on.
yeah.
Go.
I'm trying to talk about my asshole over here.
Go.
All assholes matter.
Get on out of here.
I cut the music.
right.
Cut the music. No, don't encourage.
She brought
okay?
it back to him.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, so I went to go hang out with some friends this
Yep.
weekend, and I had to piss really bad. So, and earlier that day, I had made smash burgers for lunch, and I made
Nice.
them a little bit too greasy. So I went to go take a piss. I fucking had one of those really hard sneezes that like hurts your body.
Did you shoot yourself?
Dude, yeah. I fucking shit myself so bad, dude. It was not good either. It was like the consistency of fudge.
Oh, God.
It was just like super like
Hot fudge?
Yes.
Ugh.
And what was funny was I've had moments where like I've sneezed and I farted a little bit and you just get like a little bit back there, just a quick little wipe and you're good. And I was thinking, I was like, ah! And I was like, oh, that's a new feeling. I didn't expect that. So I'm like, okay, how bad could it be? I pull my pants down and I just see a big wad of brown. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I was like, dude, it looked like someone melted a Hershey's Kiss in my underwear.
God,
Like,
dude.
it was so bad. And it fucking reeked,
Well,
too.
yeah.
It was so bad.
It's that
so,
greasy poop.
so obviously, I cleaned myself up, right?
Did you throw the underwear
Flushed
away?
it. Yes, I
Yeah.
balled it up. And then I didn't, like, I have no shame in these situations.
Yeah.
So I went straight to my friends and I was like, hey, guys, I shit myself. Can I get a bag so I can go, like, throw my underwear in the dumpster? So, and what was funny is all the friends I was with are white.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, to them, they carry that genetic marker in them that makes them feel embarrassed about things that are just going to happen to people.
Yeah.
So whenever I was like, yeah, guys, I just shit myself, they were all like, oh, are you okay?
I'm going to kill myself.
I was like, yes, I'm fine. Can I just get a bag?
Yeah.
And they're all just kind of like standing there awkwardly. I'm like, bro, it's okay. I get it.
Yeah.
It's probably something that would embarrass you, but I don't give a shit. Literally.
I'll do it again.
I just shit on the table. Ugh. Fuck this game of Magic.
Just throw the underwear into the room.
But yeah, I ran across the street and I threw it in a dumpster and I came back because I was just like, what do you do with soiled underwear other than throw it away? But also, I also had to like ask.
You can mail it to your senator.
Well, I also asked for like a bottle of Febreze. I had to fucking like clear out the fucking commode, dude. It was bad. Like you ever, like you know,
Yeah.
like when you have those rancid shits because like you ate something so fucking greasy and foul. Like it tasted great. Because I'll tell you what it was. I made from scratch smash burgers, seasoned them up good, fried them in a pan for long till they're nice and crispy, and I threw some fucking onions, sauteed them on top of that, ate it like that on a bun, no condiments, just pure.
Miralax Dustin.
Yes. And I ate 2 of them. I ate 2 doubles.
God.
I ate 2
that's
double
that's-
smash
That's what got
burgers.
you there, bud.
And with pepper jack cheese.
Ooh.
So that was good. With the
Did it come out
sauteed
spicy?
onions. Huh? No. But just enough to where you're like, ooh, this is nice. It's a good
No.
mix of flavor.
I was like, Hannah has her craft club, my wife. And this past week we did the whole craft club, and we were there. But before then, we had time, and we went to go eat some tacos from that Korean taco place.
A Korean taco place that opened up in town.
Yeah, and I was eating them, and I got because I wanted a little bit more. I got the chips and queso.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You want jalapenos and pico de gallo in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, throw that shit in there." Dude, I was eating so good. It tasted good. It had a nice little spice to it. I paid for it dearly.
I went in the bathroom or financially?
Yeah, because we went to the place where the thing was, and we were sitting there, and I was like, "Oh, my stomach hurts. What the fuck? Oh God. All right, I guess I gotta go to the bathroom." And I was at the bathroom. It was one of those poops where you're just sweating, and I was on the toilet in there just like. Someone outside the door, I heard someone, and they heard me. Oh God! And it was not great. I felt every single spice come out of me. It was awful.
It's worse. The footsteps come in, and you just start hearing like. I keep crying for me, boy. Keep crying for me.
I'm your picture.
Call me Ted. It's like, Ted Cruz? Is that you?
But yeah. But yeah, speaking of buttholes, mine is slowly on the mend still. I have an appointment tomorrow.
So exactly what has been done to your asshole since we last made an update?
Well, no, the last thing was I had the surgery, and they took out a big old hemorrhoid, and yeah,
they took out a big old hammer. It was my doctor, by the way.
The doctor explained to me. The doctor was like, "Yeah, it's like your thumb." I'm like, "My thumb?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's like outside and inside of you." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah." So we took that out.
Drinking little bruises.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So they took that out, and I've been healing, and it's been like 3 weeks of that, and it's been fucking bullshit because I can't lift anything over 10 pounds. I couldn't really get up the first week. Like, I was in bed most of the week.
Yeah.
I worked 2 days the first week. I worked Thursday and Friday, and I was laying in bed with the laptop, like, on a little table, like, laying down. I was like, I can kind of see my emails. And I've slowly been getting better. It hurt to sit a lot. Like, I remember I checked in with you a few times, and I was like, yeah, I can't sit down because it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I didn't leave the house for a while, and then I finally left last week to go do, like, just a few things and was kind of working my way out. And this weekend, we actually went to down to the Atlanta, the Coca-Cola Roxy, because we went to go see the Last of Us podcast. Or not the last, the last podcast on the left. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we went to go see it. It was fucking funny, dude. They're pretty funny live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Henry was trying to suck his dick the entire time.
What?
Yeah. It was weird.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they made a funny joke where, like, of course, in the beginning, they just started talking about religion. And you see their security people, like, kind of just, like, walking out of the room because they didn't like the jokes.
Yeah.
And then Marcus was kind of like, I don't like it when our security people leave. And he's just standing up there like, yeah, I don't like this at all.
Well,
but, yeah, and doing that, I walked, like, maybe, like, half a block.
Yeah.
Bro, doing 3 weeks of nothing really fucking ruined me. Like, I was wheezing and huffing and puffing trying to walk half a block. And it's just because I haven't been able to do anything. But,
I mean, I think that's true for anybody. Whenever you take a long stint from doing anything physical, when you start doing it, you're like, oh, God, I am in worse shape than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Because 1 week of inactivity feels like a year.
Yeah.
Of
and I was
inactivity.
like 3 weeks of inactivity. Like, I couldn't do shit. And, like, I felt bad because I had to make Hannah just do everything at the house. I'm like, hey, babe, can you get me this?
The other thing I was thinking about is, like, because you're having to spend so much downtime, I was like, man, I bet his fucking back is, like, hurting like hell.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you can't be standing or, like, moving about, that amount of, like because your back is being relaxed for so long, when you actually start moving, it strains it so quickly. Because that's one thing that I've learned about working a sedentary job now is I have to get up and stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't, my back muscles will just pull until they fucking hurt like hell.
And that's what's been happening. Like, I have to get up, I have to move around, but at the same time, in the first couple of weeks, it fucking hurt. Like, lifting my legs hurt, turning hurt, trying to bend down hurt, and it's because it would just stretch my butthole.
Yeah.
And
you don't realize how much things really stretch out your ass.
yeah, a lot of things. Like, that thing moves. Like, it's
Yeah.
not just there. It kind of wiggles around when you're moving.
I guess whenever like it's been
Just abused.
vigorously touched, after a while you get a big good set. It's almost like you have like asshole vision.
Asshole vision.
Yeah. Kind of like, you know, like whenever in a video game, if you go into like a menu and it shows where the character's injured on the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you feel the red the red pain that's in the asshole area.
No, that's how it felt sometimes, dude. Like I'll just be like laying there, like nothing's wrong. I took my medicine. I'll just be like, all right, I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything. I'm just reading a book or on my phone. And I know where my asshole's like, hey, pain. I'm like, God. And then when you clench, it hurts more. Yeah. So I just have to sit there and take it.
Make sure to catch our future gaming streams where we play Elden Ring with asshole haptics. So every time we get hit, we feel it.
Can you imagine just a
Like, oh.
and then that's how it felt too. Like whenever when I first started working at my desk again, and I was sitting in my chair, and my chair was cushioned, and that was nice, and I had like a gel pad to keep my butt cool and everything. But every now and then, a pang of pain will hit me, and it was like someone with a sharp fucking nail just going like, "What's up, bitch?" And I was like, God damn it.
I imagine someone hooking up the asshole haptics in a Dark Souls game just to leave their character like defenseless at the boss. He's like, "Oh, Soul of Cinder, what are you doing to me?" Like, I love Dark Souls 3.
Now time to play Elden Ring.
Oh, Margaret. You have a woman's name but a man's body and a dragon for an arm.
You're telling me there's a DLC?
Hardest boss ever made, huh?
I'll be the judge of that. Just keeps getting Estus Flask and healing magic spells just to keep it alive. But yeah.
My build is just self-healing. No damage. Biggest health bar imaginable. Highest defense.
So Hannah right now, she just texted me. She's going through our finances.
Yeah.
And we realized that we have like an extra $500 just sitting there.
Oh, shit.
So we're putting that into probably... Oh, we had to get our, what's it called? Our AC looked at because it was puddling water.
Yeah.
And it turned out that it was just all the dog and cat hair.
Oh, shit.
Clogged up the drain tube.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so those are the things you have to worry about
Just
whenever you're an adult.
Just years of hair build up in there?
Not really, like, yeah, kind of, because we kind of didn't change the filter for a while. But guy changed it, cleaned it out and everything.
You have enough hair in here to make a new gata.
Shut up, dude. God. Give me the hair. Can you imagine just all the hair collected? I just make a little gata.
No, but that's the thing. That's what you do. You invoke her to bring her back, because you cast a secret spell that only she knew would bring her back. Kind of like some voodoo thing. It's like that whole you have to provide the vessel for the demon in order for it to come back.
Well, I got 2 asshole cats I could fucking sacrifice.
Oh, the new cats haven't been treating you well?
No, they've been fine, but they're just assholes. They don't let me cuddle them like they used to let me. And Hannah keeps telling me they're not the same cat. And I'm like, I know.
I know, and that's gay.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
They can try harder.
That's how I felt whenever I lost my first cat. My
Yeah.
first cat, Cosmo, was a cuddle cat. Draco does not like being held. He fucking will bite the shit out of you and scratch. He'll hold you. He'll let you hold. Yeah, he holds me. He cradles me at night.
He spoons you.
I'm getting so sick of this fucking guy.
Read me a story.
No, but no. Whenever you hold him, he'll only let you hold him for like a couple of minutes before he's like, "All right, get the fuck off of me." You know,
See, like Mew, our tuxedo cat, she likes it when Hannah holds her, and I can hold her every now and then, but she doesn't like being held.
Yeah,
And it sucks because like when we first got her, she was always wanting to be all cuddly and shit.
yeah.
And then she turned into a fucking bitch.
Well, they kind of go in out of
Yeah.
like certain like habits. Cause like our other cat, Lily,
Yeah.
she was very skittish in the beginning because she was an outdoor cat for a long
Yeah,
time.
she's still skittish.
Only around strangers. She actually like, dude, she's gotten so comfortable around us. Like she'll come up to me like when I'm like just sitting here, and she'll just like do this to like my leg, and then eventually I can pick her up and put her on my lap, and she'll sleep on my lap, and then I can pick her up and then like cradle her for like a little bit.
Okay.
The only thing that happens is she just doesn't like sudden movements. So if I pick her up and I'm like turn around real quickly, she'll be like, "What the fuck?" Like she panics.
She's still skittish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Macho, the other cat that I got off one of my coworkers, he was just like a farm cat. He was like a semi-feral farm cat. The mom was at least. Dude, this little fucker is an asshole. He this morning he was all cuddly. Like he was over there trying to get all pets and everything, and I was petting him and for like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, look at him!" And I pet him like under the chin, and then he just like grabbed onto my arm. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" So yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, fucking cat. I'm gonna poke him in the butthole so he feels my pain.
What the hell?
Hey, you little fucker.
That's animal abuse. You shouldn't say that live.
I'm saying it live. Hit your cats. Just hit them once in a while. All right?
You have a bad cat? It's the dog whisperer guy. We're gonna train this untrained dog. First, what we do is you beat the shit out of it.
Do you have chains and ropes? Good. That's a good start. But no, fucking.
He's just there with a bell, pinch, like he's just fucking beating the fuck out of the dog every episode. As you can
Jesus
see,
Christ.
I've wounded his back leg, so now he can't run.
Jesus Christ. That's him pepper spraying the dog.
A bad dog is only made from a bad owner. He beats the shit out of the owner. He's like, "You piece of shit."
Actually, yeah. Why doesn't he do that? Like, they should do that. Like, if they ever have a dog that's like aggressive or mean,
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of the owner, and see if that dog changes his tune. Because the dog's gonna be like, "Now you the bitch, fuck you."
Your son was not taking care of the dog properly, so I put him in a boarding school. Now I'm going to fuck you. What?
Oh, is that the South Park thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I neutered your son. What?
He's been castrated. He's been sent off to the Catholic Church.
He has a beautiful singing voice now.
Oh, Santa Maria.
castrato. But yeah. So no, that's my butthole update. So hopefully tomorrow they tell me that I can actually start doing things. The only thing is I'm going to talk to my doctor because the thing that's annoying is, and I told you about it, my butthole is leaking. Yeah, because when they do a surgery on your asshole, it leaves it kind of open.
Okay.
So it's not like shit's falling out of me or anything. Yeah. But I also have to take Metamucil and an Colace, which is a stool softener.
Yeah.
So it just makes everything nice and loose. So I think that's why I'm juicing. This pussy's wet.
Yeah.
So it's not fun. But I did learn that pads are wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're too expensive. I'm a new feminist now.
New? You never were before? He's like, now that I relate.
Yeah, now that I relate, these women got it hard, all right?
Before I had my asshole blown out, I
really.
just always assumed, well, it's because look at what they're wearing. They had it coming. Yeah,
I've tried calling the doctor a few times to get some more information on what I need to do for my recovery. He never answers, dude. I'm like, oh, so you fuck me, no one fucking call me back, you piece of shit.
For the last time, Joe, no, you can't get pregnant. Are you sure? He came in me pretty hard.
But no, yeah, I tried calling my doctor because I was having some really hard pain, and there's bleeding. There's of course bleeding.
Yeah.
And the nurse that helps the doctor wasn't there because she was on vacation, and the doctor wasn't there because it was his day off. And the other nurse that picked up the phone, she was like, "How can I help you?" I was like, "Am I bothering you? Is my health fucking bothering you? Is this not your fucking job?" And I asked her questions hey, how long does it keep coming out of me? What the fuck is going on? And she's like, no, it's until you heal up. And that's what she told me. When they do it, the swelling kind of keeps it open, and where the scar is, it kind of has to your asshole pretty much has to reform.
Yeah.
and mine is still in the process of that, which is really weird.
Mm.
Like, I never thought of that, like, about surgeries. Like, I know, like, if you have, like, a surgery inside of you, like, they have to, like, fix your organs or something, or
Yeah.
move them around, they'll move back into place eventually.
Damn.
Yeah, like, when a woman has a baby, like, all her organs are all fucked and all over the place. But then when she has the baby, the doctors and the nurses literally have to go and, like, push the belly
Yeah.
and remold, and then your body just kind of works its way back.
Yeah.
And apparently you can see that shit happening too.
Yeah. Dude,
Ugh.
speaking of fucking surgeries, have you heard that thing that's been going on with that ex-UFC fighter, Ben Askren?
No, what happened?
So Ben Askren was a like famous UFC fighter that was famous for being like really good at like you know ground and pound wrestling kind of stuff, right? And he was one of the guys, one of the like fighters that had fought Jake Paul and lost, because he wasn't really a boxer. He comes from a wrestling background.
Yeah.
But besides all the point, apparently he was in a medically induced coma. Because he got a case of necrotic pneumonia, meaning that he has to get a double lung transplant to survive.
The fuck?
And get this, with all the money and influence that he has, his insurance refused to cover the cost.
Are you fucking serious?
They refuse to cover a life-saving procedure. Not just that, but it's a procedure that is going to alter the rest of his life, because whenever you have a transplant of that stuff, you have to start taking pills for life so your body doesn't reject the organs.
Yeah.
And which means he's going to have a compromised immune system for the rest of his life. But on top of all that, after all the talk about how healthcare is dog shit, how allegedly Luigi Mangione, did what he did with fucking United Healthcare guy, the CEO, and they're still denying these fucking claims for life-saving procedures.
Yeah, dude, they don't give a fuck.
People are about to get their fucking Medicare stripped.
Yeah.
And you hear shit like this, and you're like, there's just no hope for fucking, like, anybody ever being healthy in America.
Or what is it? When
I shit my pants. I need health insurance, okay?
When the United Healthcare CEO got shot,
Yeah.
they like, not even 2 days fucking later, they had an Indeed posting for it. For his position.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, they don't give a fuck about
These
you. They're
corporations-
ready for the next person.
These corporations don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, another...
Although my favorite, have you seen that one painting that guy did where it's Luigi Mangione being controlled by Remy the Rat from Ratatouille? He's like, it wasn't Luigi, it was Remy.
It was the French. but no, though, there was another CEO that they found him murdered in his house.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, another healthcare CEO, which so we're whittling them down.
Things are getting crazy, dude. Two fucking like Democratic like politicians got killed.
Yeah, it was a woman who was a politician, her husband, and their service dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it hasn't been on the news a lot.
What the fuck did the dog do?
He tried to protect them.
No.
Yeah,
What the dog doing?
yeah, and then like all the bullshit that came out of that, like people be like, "Oh, he was brought into office by Tim Walz." It's like, no, dude, he was a fucking like for one, who gives a fuck? He killed the people. But if you really want to put the fucking blame on it, he was a Republican who loved Trump. So
Well, that's the thing about this is the thing that's so annoying about
Yeah.
politics is you have two different sides that are occasionally glorifying violence against the other side, and then they try to act high and mighty whenever their side isn't involved in the
Yeah.
actual act of violence. So it's kind of like this is one of the reasons
it's like
why
when Pelosi's husband got like fucking attacked by the guy with a hammer.
yeah, people were making memes about it the next
Yeah,
day.
the Republicans were like, and they were talking about it on the news, making fun of it. Like, why was the other guy in his underwear? It's like, because he was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and he came to the guy's house. Like, of course, if I'm in my house, I'm gonna be in my fucking underwear too.
Yeah,
Shit.
but it's funny how like sometimes I think it's funny when they go to those stupid conclusions. Be like, they clearly were having a lover's quarrel because the only reason two men would be naked in the same house together is because they're fucking.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been finding it really weird how you sometimes get glimpses of like people on the Republican side slowly starting to turn on each other.
Oh, like what's his face?
Tucker Carlson has been going after Ted Cruz, and he's also been calling out like the hidden homophobic the hidden homophobic agendas of actual like potentially like
He has a lot of people
homosexuals.
apparently. He's like, I have a list. It's like, then release it, you fucking coward. Like, tell us.
He's like, well, I'm gonna lose so many booty calls in the process. I don't want to drop this list just yet. I gotta have my way with him.
He's got what's his face, Lindsey Graham on speed dial.
Dude, I went down a rabbit hole the other day about fucking what's the governor of Florida again?
DeSantis? No,
DeSantis?
yeah,
Yeah.
DeSantis.
Yeah, about how he's definitely wearing heels.
No, yeah, of
The
course.
way
he is.
his foot is shaped in that shoe, there's no other way.
Yeah.
Because apparently people are saying like his thing is listing that he's like 5 foot something, but the way like the way he walks is so awkward, and the way his boots look, he's clearly walking around on tiptoes to just make up that like 2 to 3 inches in height.
God, how big of a bitch do you have to be like, I need to wear the heels because I need to be a little taller? It's like, dude, just be a short king.
There's
That's
nothing
it.
wrong with being short. Yeah, short kings get a lot of credit now. It's been very widely known that a lot of short kings have some fucking hogs on them. You don't have to be 6'2" to have a hog. Trust me, I know.
But no, yeah, fucking
If I managed this far, you can do it too.
just crying into the microphone.
Hey, I'm still in the yellow.
I'm still in the yellow.
Yeah, it's not small technically. It's normal.
You're doing the thing
I'm
from,
normal. Shut up.
What is it? You're doing the measurement from Letterkenny. What's the guy saying? He's like, yeah, you measure from the back of the balls to the front. I got an 8-inch dick.
It's like, I started at the taint.
I started my asshole. But yeah, fucking all the shit that's been happening lately. Like, it's been 3 weeks and so much shit has fucking happened.
Yeah.
We were about to go to fucking World War III, and then that didn't happen, or it could still happen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what I think is really annoying is whenever you start seeing people talk about like certain political things that don't have any kind of like idea of what they're fucking saying.
Yeah, like us.
Yeah. Well, it's just well, yeah. One, we are not qualified to talk about these politics.
Yeah.
I'm just giving my 2 cents on something that I just think looks ridiculous. And but I think it's funny because like even though I'm not an expert in politics, I still have the common sense to know, hey, that doesn't seem like a good thing to be doing that. But that's the one thing that I've also has been annoying me lately, dude. Is like I occasionally have normal conversations with my normie friends. Me and my normie friends like to get together and have fun. But whenever something is brought up that kind of circumvents a political topic that I do care about, I'm just like, hey, like, what are you talking about there?
Yeah.
And they get a little uncomfortable about it because they're like, look, I don't mean anything by it. It's just like personally, I feel like blah 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 blah. I'm like, no,
So you do mean something by it.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm like, look, if you want to talk about politics, I don't give a fuck if you're left or right or in the center. Stand on fucking business. Don't fucking pussyfoot. Give me your real opinion,
Yeah.
and then we can talk about it. And if you don't want to fucking talk about it, like if you genuinely don't want to have like an argument between what your ideas are, and you don't want to hear my ideas on how I feel about it, then that's perfectly fine. But don't fucking hide your. Don't be a pussy. Just fucking talk about it, because I get it. Some people don't like politics being shouted out them out hours. I fucking hate it sometimes. Like I hate it sometimes because I have only so much fucks to give.
Yeah.
And politics takes up a little bit of it, but I need to focus on other things too. Because if not, then I just get overly consumed. It's kind of like whenever whenever you get like into like a new hobby,
Yeah.
and for a while you
get really into it.
you get really into
Yeah.
it, but after a while you're like, okay, you need to calm down. Like racquetball is not life, and then you're just like, fuck this, I could be a racquetball champ. Like I've never played racquetball.
I could be a pro.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like all the politics happening, like the whole Israel and Palestine still going on. That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Then Iran and Israel just going at each other, and they still are. And then Trump's over there being like, "Man, they didn't listen to me."
Look, with all this shit that's going on over there in the Middle East, there's one simple way to solve this. We invade Iraq. They
Again.
have it coming. It's like, at the end of the day, it's
Iraq's just sitting there like, "What do we do?"
shut up. Just drop a bomb.
You have oil. I mean, you have people in trouble.
Trump comes out. It's like, we have news that Osama bin Laden has came back as an evil android, and it's just like it's just him with like the Terminator like fucking like metal face.
It shows the picture. Dun, 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 dun.
We want you to be aware. This footage that we're about to show is very shocking, and it's just like footage of Independence Day where they blow up the White House. Like,
that happened yesterday. I was here and I stopped it.
but luckily for me, nothing can kill me. I am invincible. I literally am invincible from the anime. I am also Asian, and I date a hot black girl. Well, not anymore. Now I'm with her even hotter redhead friend.
But she goes to a different school.
And actually, that part where Conquest beat the shit out of me, that wasn't true. That was just there to make the show high ratings. I know ratings, not like the failing New York Times.
That was the Democrats pushing their agenda again.
Oh god, dude, fucking all the shit that's been going. Like, just admit you're lying.
Yeah.
All of them. Like every single one of them. Like you're on TV, you're lying. You're completely lying.
Although one funny thing that we did talk about at my friend's house, we were talking about like, dude, like there's no doubt that politics are crazy, but I just would love to see Trump take it a step further, where he tries to shift culture, where he's just like, starting tomorrow, it is now legal for all whites to use the N-word. Soft A, hard R, does not matter. It is not racist. It is a constitutional right that is no longer racist. Like,
I just like people like the whole birthright censorship thing still up in the air. And
I thought it got slapped out of the Supreme Court already.
no, it's still what they did is they didn't, and they did do something about it. So it's still there. So it's still able to be, I think, contested and everything by Trump and his legal team. And they made it harder for people to do like lawsuits against it. So what it is now is if you have a lawsuit against that ruling, it only protects you and those involved in that party. That's it. So it's not like a whole blanket thing anymore.
We've released a chart showing who will be able to qualify for birthright citizenship, and it's just that color, skin shade chart. Like the closer you go to these darker colors,
that's a no.
It's a no.
That's a no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Unless you're the son of a slave, but sex trafficking slaves do not count.
Yeah,
those do not count.
But no, and then well, the funny thing is they came out with that, and people are like, okay, cool. We actually know the fucking law and what to do. So they released another class action lawsuit so everyone can get on it.
Yeah.
So now it's going to cover everyone. So it's the thing that I saw that explained it is like the Republican side that's pushing all of this bullshit.
Yeah.
They're playing short term, like in weeks time frame.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everyone else is like, dude, you need to look like a couple years into the future, how this is affecting us.
Yeah.
Not how it's affecting this year in your term and whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
But like way down the line. It's just
one thing that's been really funny to see is people sharing these clips that are coming from Fox News where they're just like, I mean, take a look at the economy. It's thriving. It's back. Things are better. It's like, are people confused? Because let's roll back the clock about a month and a half ago where he basically tanked the economy, pussyfooted on the changes that he was going to make, and then everything went back to what it was. And this is such a normal tactic that Donald Trump does, where he's like, I'm going to break shit, and when it's broken, undo the thing that broke it, and then make myself look like I fixed it.
Yeah, but it's not even fixed. It's still shit. I think it just now almost got back to the point where it was, and it wasn't in a good spot anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, what the fuck? And then it's funny, like, they made a term up in the fucking, like, all these fucking stockbrokers and everyone.
Yeah.
It's calling a taco.
Yeah.
It's Trump always chickens out.
See,
he always says something and he chickens out.
This is a problem I've always had with politics. Is politics always they always try to find a way to solve the issue with making the economy great again in order to like bring more jobs and sustainability and free healthcare. Like there's only one way to get all of that fixed, and it's fucking simple. Bring back Vault Soda. Make multiple Vault Soda factories. Give people making Vault Soda. It was arguably the best soda.
No, Mountain Dew Code Red, the Master Chief Halo 3 edition.
You know what? Let's bring back Surge.
Full strength Surge, not that bullshit that came out with a couple years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember drinking Surge and it burned my throat. Yeah. It was like, that shit used to be strong.
Bring back real Four Locos.
Bring back original cocaine energy drink.
Oh, God, yeah.
The ones that used to put you in the hospital.
Yeah, those things. We drank one. Me and my friends, we went on because we were in like that youth group in that Baptist church over there in town. And they decided, like, hey, you guys are poor. We're going to pay for you to go on the ski trip with us. Because it's supposed to be like, you go up there, pray, and then you get to go skiing and snowboarding.
Okay.
And we got to go for free. Woo. And it was nice. But we were dumb, and we're like, hey, we should drink a cocaine energy drink before we go. Bro, it was a 4-hour fucking car ride. Oh, and all of us were in the car just like, I have to fucking move. God.
Energy drinks are such a bad fucking idea. Although, I'm not going to lie to you, I've kind of been indulging a little bit lately.
I haven't had an energy drink forever, dude.
Dude, they make a 0 sugar Monster now, and it tastes like normal Monster, and just feeling that burn on my tongue, it brings me back to middle school, listening to System of the Down, going to school, and just thinking about, like, God, this band fucking is so sick.
Surge, this is the best band ever.
I want a goatee and long hair.
You had the curly hair for it.
Actually, that's how my hair kind of grows a little bit.
Yeah.
I just don't like having long hair for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I just get too hot, dude. Like, having too much hair makes me feel hot.
That's why I keep the side shade on mine.
Yeah, but I try, like, I did the top bun for a while, but I don't know, like, after I just still feel it, and I just am so used to having like short hair.
Oh, dude, someone else thought I was Samoan.
Ooh.
I don't. It was when I was getting my surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was getting there like, okay, Jose Rodriguez, and I was in there. I was like, oh, see, I like your little hair. And this little nurse, she was like, oh, are you Samoan? I'm like, my last name's Rodriguez. Like, no.
Oh, yeah. Samoans aren't from Mexico?
No, we're not.
So Moa, Mexico.
It sounds like a place. It's like next to Sonora.
Brother.
Throw one of them.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Also, my nurse was very, just very nonchalant about the whole thing.
Yeah.
When I was getting the surgery, actually. And now that I remember, like, after I woke up and I was just, like, in pain, and I kept telling her, I was like, because you just felt like you had a rock of shit that was about to fall out of your ass.
Yeah.
With all the swelling and everything. And she kept coming in and she was like, I was like, nurse, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, no, you don't. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. We'll try later. And then she just put me in the wheelchair and wheeled me outside. I was like, what the fuck? I need to shit. And then I proceeded not to shit for 2 days.
Meanwhile, in the doctor's head, she's just like, I took way too many edibles before coming to work. It's like, doctor, I need help. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw this video where this girl was like, we ordered 10 milligram edibles, but they gave us 100 milligram edibles instead. No. So they were like, we're going to pop like 2 or 3 like we always do. And they got so fucked up. And I was like, that has to happen a lot.
Yeah. I have a coworker that's going up to...
Well, I've never had an edible.
You never have?
No. I'm a little scared to take them.
Yeah, they're a lot better now. Like, they're more controlled.
I think my issue is just, I don't like the idea that I'm not going to know when it's going to hit me.
It's just like an hour or 2 later.
Ugh.
So you plan for it. Like, you're like, hey, I have nothing to do today. I ain't going to do shit. I'm going to pop an edible, watch some TV, and then once I feel it, there we go.
Also, here's a little fun fact. Hey, guys, if you want to supercharge your fucking immune system, eat a lot of Greek yogurt, because that's all I've really been doing differently as far as, like,
just trying to... That's probably why you shit yourself.
Huh?
That's probably why you shit yourself.
No. Actually, I haven't eaten Greek yogurt in a while. But around the time that my wife, Denise, got sick... Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, she got sick, dude. Like, she was, like, in bed for, like, 2 or 3 days. Damn. Like, she was fucking bad. Like, she kept going up to, like, 101, then dropping down to 99, then back up to 101. So, apparently, one of our relatives got sick. I think got their whole family's sick, and,
Yeah.
and then Denise was over, and then she got sick. And then, of course, when she got back, I was like, oh, fuck, well, I'm probably going to get sick because everyone's getting sick around me.
Yeah.
Not even a symptom.
Nice.
I was like, bro, my gut is so strong right now.
Cough in my mouth. See?
Yeah. Come in my ass. I guarantee you I won't get pregnant.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I'll be sore. That's about it.
Greek yogurt made it really tight for you, huh?
Dude. So the other day we
Stop eating Greek yogurt. You're just trying to have gay sex all the time. It's like,
But no, the other days, Hannah and I were driving back from grabbing some breakfast.
yeah.
It was on Saturday, actually. We were driving. We went to go grab some breakfast and run a few errands before we left to go to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And she was driving. I was in the passenger seat, just being a passenger princess.
Yeah.
And I look over to the side of the road because something caught my attention. I was like, "Oh, that's a fat ass squirrel." I look over there. Dude, the squirrel had a McDonald's hash brown in the little paper, and he was just sitting there, little feet out, just eating it. He was holding the wrapper and
Hell
everything.
yeah.
Bro, I was like, this squirrel is gonna die because there's so much grease in that
Yeah.
fucking thing, but he's gonna die happy. He tasted God,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna be like, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is how to transcend into
Yeah.
squirrel heaven.
But he was just like, just chilling.
Yeah.
Not a worry in the fucking world, dude. Don't worry about the birds flying overhead or other squirrels trying to steal his shit. He was just there in the moment. And that's what I want everyone to live their life like that, just in the moment.
Yeah.
Eat a big hash brown and just die
How
afterwards.
big of a hash brown is too big of a hash brown?
Triple hash browns from Waffle House.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of hash
That's
brown.
a lot of fucking carbs.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. A triple hash
Yeah,
brown?
dude, I used to get double hash browns all the time.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a hash brown bowl. I think that's double hash browns technically.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. The only thing I just never. I remember one time going to Waffle House with our fat ass cousin Dago, and he got a double hash browns with bird chili on it.
Oh,
The bird's
God.
chili. I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck buys the Waffle House chili? And he's like, me, motherfucker. That's who. Well, he didn't say that. He still likes to use a soft A from time to time.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, no, not from time to time. That's literally his vernacular.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically Mexican OTing this shit.
Didn't he turn out to be a Trumper too? Mexican OT?
Well, of course, he's from fucking Texas. People forget that. Here's the thing about Mexican OT, is what I've noticed the most, that people just seem to like not pay much attention. He is more OT than he is Mexican, because the thing is, he glazes Texas so much and his identity as being a Texan, right? He gives old to him being Mexican, but realistically, he would have been better off just leaving the Mexican out of his name, because
Yeah.
he really doesn't like show love for Mexican music. He shows love to the culture from time to time.
Yeah.
But most of the time he is just Texas through and through.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, if a guy is glazing Texas for everything it is, more than likely they're going to be a hardcore conservative person who also for some reason doesn't like immigrants, which
Yeah.
is so fucking weird.
It's like,
And
dude,
then
what
it
the
also-
fuck are you doing? Like,
And then not just that, but they also have like a elementary basic idea of how politics work, you know? Because literally his argument is just like,
He's a businessman.
I mean, no, it's not. It's not that. It's not that. It's literally like whenever they bring up immigration, it's like, well, you know, they're here illegally, so they shouldn't have broken the law. I'm like, yeah, sure,
God.
whatever you say, buddy.
dude, I knew a lot of Hispanics in Texas that were like that, dude. It's fucking weird. Like, it's like they're like second or third generation Mexicans here, and they're like, yeah, send them fucking beaners back and all the bullshit. And it's like, dude, what the fuck
Oh.
are you talking about? You're darker than me.
Although my favorite thing, my favorite glimpse of poetic justice is the the lady that was Cuban that sang the "Vote for Donald Trump" cumbia song.
Oh, she got deported.
No, she didn't get deported. Her husband did.
Oh, okay.
Because she like is from like I guess like the States or something, but her husband was still in the process of getting
Yeah.
her papers in order. And then there's this whole video of her being like, "This is an injustice. Like, we voted for Donald Trump," and we're like, "Puta."
Yeah.
Like, what did you expect, bitch?
Apparently, you can't say pendejo in TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, like he can't type it. So I just put a 3.
Oh.
And then there was another one. It's an entire Cuban family doing like some stupid dance, saying, like showing off their shirts for Trump and everything after he got elected. And then it cuts to a video of them on the local news crying because the dad, the mom, one of the brothers, and I think an uncle all got deported at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that's what you fucking voted for.
And then there's that one Mexican restaurant that, like, one of the daughters
Oh, yeah.
was caught, like, saying, like, send them home, like, in their truck. And they found out, oh, she works at this, like, Mexican restaurant place. And they found out, oh, wait, her whole family are Trump supporters. And then they're going bankrupt now.
Yeah, it's like they have like 3 or 4 stores, I think.
If your community is being attacked and they're also your main clientele,
Yep.
don't you think it's kind of stupid to be siding with the fucking ones that are attacking that community? I don't understand this idea where people were like, well, I'm an American first over like whatever like demographic of person that like.
It's dumb. People are fucking stupid.
I don't know. It's so fucking weird to me because the thing is like, I don't understand the logic of people being like, hey, I don't care that people, I don't care that our government is going after a specific group of people because it doesn't affect me personally. If they go after one group, they're going to start going after others, and eventually they'll get to you, dumbass.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. But shout out to all the Chinese restaurants that are watching out for our people. I think I sent it to you. It's a big video on TikTok. Dude, no, there's like this. It shows like a restaurant. And they have a camera pointed into the kitchen, and you see like all the Mexicans like cutting all the bok choy and like washing dishes and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then you see the door swing open, and the I guess one of the people, the owner lady, the Chinese lady, she runs in there. There's no sound, so you just see her like pointing, like telling them to get out, to run.
Get out of here. Stop it. I don't need you fighting under the table. Get him out of here.
Go.
Kick him. Kick him.
Go.
Get him out. Get
Go.
his ass out of here.
Go. Ale. Go. Fuck you then. But no, anyway, so yeah, the Chinese ladies over there like pulling stuff off of like out of their hands, like being like, no, we need to leave now. The ice is coming.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the outside video, and at the back door, the ice truck is right there, and you see another of the worker Asian guys, one of the owners. He's out there talking to the ice guy, and he's like kind of going this way. See so the ice guy kind of has his attention on him.
Yeah.
And then you see the other door open, and the Mexicans just bolt out of there, dude. And they like fucking Scooby Doo that shit out that door. The guy walked into this one. And it was like
Raggy, the Migra.
But no, and then everyone in the comments is like, find out what restaurant this is. We're gonna make them fucking rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like good looking out for other immigrants, guys. Like they were there and they're looking out for other people because they were probably in the same fucking shoes like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to all Chinese places, dude. They're the ones who feed us.
Yeah. Shout out to Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Love
Jet
Jackie
Li.
Chan. Jackie Chan Adventures.
Oh, Jackie Chan Adventures is the shit, dude.
Yeah. Dude, you remember that
You
old?
mo fue we five pizza.
What was the name? Do you remember that really old PS1 Jackie fighting game? It was like
No.
a beat 'em. It was super fucking cool. I don't remember what the name was, but it was like Jackie Chan like PlayStation game, and I remember. I don't know if it was actually based on the Jackie Chan Adventures, but I just know it was
It probably was, because it was a pretty popular show. Jackie Chan Stuntmaster.
Is it Stuntmaster?
Because that's on PS1.
Because I just remember, I just remember it was super polygon as fuck. Maybe it was Stuntmaster.
Yeah, click on it. Click on it.
Wait, hold up. I just want to see if yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, look at that shit, dude.
I don't remember what was that Stuntmaster.
Yeah, that's Stuntmaster. Pull up a video.
I just want. Yes, it is. It is. Oh fuck. No, go back to all.
What are you doing?
Go to Stuntmaster. Usually it gives you the fucking YouTube suggestions right there. But okay, whatever.
For our listeners, he's typing Jackie Chan Stuntmaster.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There it is.
Not Dick's Sporting Goods.
Epic 4th of July.
You like a big dick in your boy.
No, what too fucking bad.
What the fuck is this motherfucker?
Look at this shit.
Okay, well, hold up. Friggin',
Why did that say I love Hitachi?
what?
Hitachi's that masturbator wand thing.
What?
You ever heard of that?
No.
This is super old, dude. It's like from like way back in the day. But it's like it looks like a giant
Look at that.
fucking thing. Look at that shit. Ugh.
Why does this gameplay have like 30 frames per second? It's probably because we're streaming right now.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Yeah, so the fucking... what the fuck was that clown? Oh!
Oh god, I love. How many frames is this?
Oh, no, they have to make fried rice. Oh.
You can't say that.
I can say whatever the fuck I want, okay? My people are being prosecuted right now, and Chinese people are my brethren.
Yeah.
I've always loved fried rice.
Shout
What
out
are
to
you talking
China.
about?
Tiananmen Square.
Okay, at what point is it bad to make racial jokes towards another demographic that isn't yours?
It's when they're being oppressed.
Are the Chinese being oppressed right now?
I think every
No, we
race is
stopped
being
Asian
oppressed.
hate.
Fuck no, we did not.
Yeah, we
dude.
did. We stopped that during COVID because remember we were all
that
ordering
came back
Chinese.
so hard, dude.
No. You know why? Why? Because John Cho, he's doing good, doing all right. Invincible, he's Chinese,
Shut up.
or he's
dude.
Asian. I don't know what.
I think he's Chinese.
He's
No, I
something
think
like
he's Taiwanese.
No, I love Asian people. Asian people are the shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Asia.
I actually had Asian last night.
Huh?
I had Thai food.
Oh,
It was good.
sure.
Next subject. Let's get out of this before we say something more racist.
All right. How was the raccoon?
Tanuki.
Tanuki.
No. But what is it? They don't eat dog that much anymore.
Huh?
I know every now and then there's still like a few like rural parts in China that still eat dog, but it's
Yeah.
very frowned upon now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that sometimes the racial stereotypes are funny to reflect on because how ridiculous they are.
Or the one my favorite one is and it wasn't really a racial stereotype, it just sounded racist towards Asians, so it stuck.
Yeah.
But in my small like hick ass town, there was a Chinese restaurant there, and it was fucking delicious. It was great. It was a nice little buffet, and it was good. For some reason, someone started the rumor that they have a tiger in the back, and they use its piss to cook with.
Yeah.
So then everyone started calling it whenever like you wanted Chinese, they'd be like, "Hey, let's go to tiger piss."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Oh, tiger. Oh, yeah. I remember you talked about
yeah, we talked about it, but yeah, they called it tiger piss, and it's kind of like that's mean, but it brought them a lot of business.
Dude, the tiger piss?
Yeah, extra tiger piss in this, and the Chinese person was like,
Not to be confused for tiger's blood. That's
No.
just a like refreshing Slurpee
"What
option.
flavor was tiger's blood?"
I think it was like coconut and something.
Oh, I couldn't have it then.
No, actually, no, it's not. It was something else. I forgot, but I remember. Yeah, tiger's blood's a specific. Let's see.
You get flagged by like some animal activist group. It's like he's looking for tiger's blood.
What flavor is what?
What
monster?
flower is
I'm sorry. I'm typing all crooked.
what flavor?
The flavor is
Tiger's blood.
blood. Let's see.
Iron.
It's a blend of watermelon, strawberry, and a hint of
Oh,
coconut.
look at you.
Okay, so there is a hint of coconut.
Well,
but
damn.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Okay, cool. Now that we know that,
Now that we know that,
dude, I haven't had an aspa in a while. I want like a fresh lemon one.
oh yeah,
like limon. Ugh.
I'll
There's a
see-
place near my house.
yeah. No, it's funny that you're talking about like the old like rumors because I was trying to think. I was like, was there any like fucking rumors that we used to always like talk about, like when we were in high school? And we were like, oh yeah, they're fucking Billy Boy. Did I ever tell you about Billy Boy?
No,
So there was a guy who we used to go to school with. I think his real name was like Trevor or Travis or something like
you
that.
just call him Billy
But
Boy.
everyone called him Billy Boy, and I was just like, "What? Why does everyone keep calling him Billy Boy?" And apparently, somebody started a rumor that he fucked a goat, and they just kept calling him Billy Boy. It's like, "Oh, fucking big old Billy Boy over there fucking that goat." Because
Why?
but the more you dug into it, you're like, "Oh fuck, he actually does live on a goat farm." and then
It has to be true.
And then you looked even deeper, and he's just like, "Oh, one time." animal services came and took away some of the animals, and you're like, what was he doing to the goats? And then
Why did they only take some of the animals? Like, though these goats over here are too damn sexy to take away.
he had like some of those like exotic sheep that had the fat asses on them. Oh, it's gonna be a good harvest this year.
Just walks by. Oh. God, dude. Do you ever think of like
tonight I'm gonna wool a sweater, and I'm gonna wear that sweater. It's
No.
gonna keep me warm all night.
but like it's a terrible rumor that got started by, for him. Do you think there was ever a point in time where he was like, I mean, I could fuck a goat and no one would think anything else. Like, I mean, everyone already thinks I fucked a goat, so might as well. It's there.
When life gives you lemons,
You fuck them.
life gives you lemon, boys. Gotta fuck a goat.
Do you think there's people out there that are like that? Like,
Some people prefer.
let's make it more serious. Like someone who like they're someone who's like been like.
Are you trying to justify bestiality in
No,
some
not
way?
bestiality, but like like bigger crimes, like fucking murder, like
Yeah.
all that shit. Do you think there was like a rumor about someone that started and it got to the point where the person's like, well, now I have to fucking do it, and they
Yeah.
killed someone? Like,
Here's
I want to look at some people.
Here's a real question: would you be mad at your wife if she didn't defend you if you murdered somebody?
If she didn't defend me,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
Like she was just like, oh no, they have hard evidence. You definitely did it, and you're gonna have to go pay for
Nah,
what you did.
I want you to be on every like crime show, being like, no, I still love him. He's still a good man, and all that stuff. Just be delusional about that. And there's pictures
He's
of
like,
me.
bitch, you're supposed to be my right and die,
Yeah.
and you fucking immediately broke under pressure.
But no, like it's gonna be like showing like the flashes of like images from the crime scene,
Yeah.
and it's just you choking someone. Like it's just like that's not him at all.
I remember we had this. I had this conversation with Denise. She was like, "No, because if you murdered somebody, you more likely murdered me." And for the rest of the day, I would just like at a distance stand and stare at her and be like, "She's like, what, bitch? Didn't defend me. Oh, I'm doing hard time.
Hypothetical hard time. I've been in prison for 20 years.
I'm just in my room like." Waiting the time pass by. So this is what it's gonna be like, huh? So you didn't murder anybody. I know, but if I did and you didn't defend me,
That's fucked up.
fucked up.
That's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
That's fucked up. Hannah, you better defend me. You're smart. You could probably get me out.
Huh.
Yeah. She could probably like, I don't know, finagle some way to get me out. Like say I'm like her service animal or something.
She ends up using her skills in the English language to write a book, kind of like the OJ, like if I had done it.
Yeah.
And it's just a picture of you like sneaking up behind a woman with black gloves. He's like, if I had done it.
If I have done it. I just like in that book he tells on himself and talks about like things that even the fucking detectives didn't know about, and they're like, wait a fucking second, what the fuck, dude?
I would just go straight like insanity plea. I'll be like, see, what happened was I went into a fit of rage because I couldn't beat the final level of Sneak King, the Burger King gang.
I've been trying since that game came out.
And I don't know what happened. I just went to the closest Burger King and just murdered an employee in cold blood.
What do you mean your chicken nuggets don't look like little crowns anymore?
You were naked and you're dipping your dick in the fryer. It's like, it burns so good.
They said I could have it any way I wanted.
Who wants a chicken fry? Your dick is just all like fucking deep fried and
I got a chicken wrap for you. Put a tortilla around it.
you know, it's been a fucking minute since we had a podcast because the jokes are just flowing today.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of this new fucking joke I was trying to come up with. I was trying to make a joke or I was trying to flesh out a joke of like, because this is a real thing that I thought about. So I don't have a Facebook anymore. I got rid of it because I just got tired of seeing bullshit on there, and I don't like. When other than like Facebook Market, I just get annoyed by the shit that people post there. Because most of the people that follow you on Facebook is family members you don't want to give your number to.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out to the family.
Shout out to the family.
Doesn't have my direct number. And then what's it called? And then people that you've just met from like high school, college, old jobs, like people you have loose contact with. You don't really want to give them full contact. You only save that for the real like OGs that you fuck with, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, I remember there used to be this one guy who I remembered from high school who was the obsessive nerd that would fucking get into like near fist fights over fucking nerd shit, you know? Like if you would go up to him and be like, Star Wars sucks, he'd just be like, take it back. Like he would fucking get emotionally like invested.
Dude, I'm right here. Don't talk about me.
Yeah. But anyways, that guy, one of these guys specifically, I remember, who was this guy that I'm talking about. He grew up to be a hard-nosed Trump Republican conservative, but also has like a lot of Star Wars tattoos all around. He's still a diehard Star Wars fan. And he's also the guy that's just like, yeah, I love Star Wars. It fucking pains me to see that some of the fucking Star Wars universe has gone woke and fucking it's so bullshit. God. So he became one of those. But then I'm like, this is where this new premise for the joke is. It's like there are literal conservative people out there that believe that they're the Rebel Alliance and that liberals are the Empire. Like, we got to start Darth Vader. He's trying to get drag queens to read kids' stories. Like,
no. That's not... You're fucking wrong, bud.
It's just like...
I like seeing all of my...
Just the idea of Luke Skywalker striking down, like, Darth Vader and being like, oh, we'll never have universal healthcare, you piece of shit. Like...
The one that I saw, and it was like when the elections was happening, was one of my old classmates, and if he hears this, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. It's a Puerto Rican guy, and it was after the whole, Puerto Ricans are trash bit that what's-his-face did for Trump's rally.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah. When he went to go vote, he proudly put up a picture of himself in a trash bag. I'm like, dude, you're calling yourself trash? And you still vote for Trump. Dude, come on. Like, have some fucking dignity, dude. Like,
it's
like are your knees that used to being on the fucking ground to suck this guy's dick? Like, Jesus Christ.
Now,
it's so dumb.
The joke is a bit tasteless. I feel like the joke will only work is if you're leaning into the joke, but you obviously go against that purpose. But when you are a supporter and you do that, that just makes you look bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, if Trump would say, like, all liberal guys are fucking gay, and then, we would make jokes about us being gay, and then, like, being liberal or something. Like, that doesn't really, like, present itself as, like, a tasteless joke. But whenever, like, you are a supporter and you're like, oh, no, he is right. We are this and that. It feels very strange to kind of be like, I'm glazing the guy who called me a moron, and I still support him. Like, that's just so weird to me.
And then the people thinking the ultra religious people that like glaze this guy.
Yeah.
That are like, oh, he's the one. I saw a clip. It was someone interviewing people at a rally, and they're saying like, God or Trump talks to God. And it's just like, oh, are you fucking serious? Like, what? You think God talks to Trump? Huh. And you voted.
It's also the fact that, like, here's I'm going to say this for everybody in the back that can hear, so they can hear me, like, loud and clear. A lot of these conservative Christian people constantly hark at the idea that they're being attacked for being, like, into, like, the religion that they are, but they also are blatant, like, Islamophobes.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make sense to you? So you're saying that you shouldn't be judged for your own personal beliefs, but you judge other people in their personal beliefs because it just happens to, like, fit your...
Yeah.
It fits your...
It's the whole thing of, I don't understand it, so it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not wrong.
And for anybody that wants to defend Israel to this point, Israel has the right to exist, but it does not...
It doesn't have the right to commit a genocide.
It doesn't have a right to commit a genocide, but it also should not exist as an ethno-state. Yeah. You need to have the separation of church and state because when a religion runs a country, they will use that religion as a shield to do atrocities. That's why I don't support Israel as being an ethno-state, the same way how I don't support Iran for being an ethno-state. It shouldn't be an ethno-state either. No country should have a connected religion tied into their government, because then they exploit it for the sake of their religious freedom, when in reality they're using, because whenever people hark on, oh, America was born, or America was made as a Christian nation, that's not true.
Not true
It was
at all.
They literally were running from tyranny from England because of the Catholic Church. What makes you think that they want to come over here and fucking like rinse and repeat the same oppression that they escaped? That makes zero fucking sense.
That's why they have a separation of church and state. Like,
Exactly.
It's not supposed to be mixed. Like, all these fucking prayer circles that they're doing inside, like, these houses of Congress and everything like that, that shouldn't be happening.
Although, you know what's really sick? That one where they all did the haka in like the fucking like.
In New Zealand?
Yeah, that shit was dope.
But that's not religion. That's
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 tribal tradition.
yeah.
Dude, you know what pisses me off? That I wasn't born Samoan. I would look so rad in that fucking tribal shit. But I out of respect, I'm not gonna get that, because that is tied to their culture and only their culture.
Just get some Aztec markings, dude.
It's not as cool.
It is.
I don't know.
Some of it's pretty fucking cool, dude.
Well, it's like, I guess I'm just jealous that I don't have Samoan genetics. They're built like fucking tanks.
yeah,
dude.
they are.
Dude, do you feel like if you ever slept with a Samoan woman, that she would just fuck you the whole time?
It's an Amazon pose. Like, you know, my legs are behind my head, and she's just using me as a tool. Like, I'm just a tool for her pleasure. That's it. Yeah. No.
Death by snoo snoo.
Oh, no. Please, stop.
And that's how I broke my pelvis.
You might wonder how I got in this walker. But, yeah, no. Fucking, yeah, fuck Israel. But, God.
You're so brave.
But yeah, no, seeing all this shit. It's funny though, like
Shout out Greta Thunberg.
who really didn't do much, but you know.
Yeah,
It's the
I don't
thought
know
that
what
counts,
she
I
was
guess.
thinking. She was on a little raft with a bag of Doritos. She's like, "I will feed these children."
Like, the message was clear, and it was a good message. Like, hey, we're just trying to feed people, and you're stopping us from doing that.
Yeah,
we understand.
Yeah, it was a
But
it was a symbolic gesture, because they realistically didn't have that much supplies with them. Like, they had enough supplies to feed like a family of 4. Like, bro, just because you bring a fucking 12-piece KFC bucket, you're not gonna save Palestine.
Hey, we brought you a 12. Actually, there's 11 pieces. I got hungry along the way.
No, like, we need to stop the fucking blockade. They're starving these people. This little boat trick that you did, Greta Thunberg, like, the gesture was nice, but it's not going to help. Well, you know what you need to do? You need to go. No, I'm not. I'm about to. No, never mind.
It's like, you need to go.
I'm gonna mute the mic.
No. Don't mute the mic. What are you muting?
I was gonna say hijack some planes.
God.
All right, we're back online.
If you could read lips, then yeah. Dude, you're going to get a knock on the door.
No,
Oh, God. Fucking,
it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It wasn't.
It was a joke. It was a joke. 9/11 was not an inside job. It was not an inside job.
Oh, dude, speaking of planes. Did you see that Atlanta?
I fucking hate Al Gore.
The Atlanta airport shut down completely.
Oh, what happened?
Bad storms, and apparently there was a hacking attempt.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like every flight out of Atlanta was canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fucking wild because people were like, they didn't know what to do. Like the hotel that Hannah and I were staying at, there was a family who showed up, and the fucking hotel was like, "Oh well, you came to the wrong one, so sorry." That was it.
Yeah.
They didn't try to be like, "Well, we'll see if we can find your room here." Nothing. They were like, "Oh, that sucks. Get the fuck out." It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
The airport is closed. Why?
I didn't feel like it.
Don't know what to tell you, dog.
Or they're just too being like those videos of those guys that try to be nonchalant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Type.
Yeah. Leave me alone type shit.
Yeah. Nah, y'all doing too much. Fucking. Why do people act like that?
What do you mean?
Like the nonchalant thing, like,
What do you
or
mean?
the aura farming.
Or aura farming?
Yeah, have you not seen that when people try to act like main character? Is the term that I see online is main character vibe.
Yeah.
where they try to act like they're the star of the movie.
Yeah.
And like, there's not a movie. This is real life, bud.
I never try to be the main person. I'm always the comedic relief. I show up at the last minute and be like, bazinga.
Always second to die after the other ethnic person. But
Oh shit, it's Pedro. I come out, do my autistic shuffle. Look.
when you walk in, it's always the cheering and the laughing, you know?
Yeah.
And then you say the one-liner that doesn't really hit,
Huh?
but people still laugh. I don't know. Bazinga.
We got ourselves in quite a pickle.
Ah!
No,
What would be your catchphrase?
No, I was about to say. I was about to say this one quote I heard the other day that was funny. He's like, "Well, some people like their cucumbers pickled." I heard some.
Okay.
I heard that expression the other day, and it made me laugh so fucking hard. I don't know why I found it so funny. What the hell?
It's a dog.
This is the first time Astro's ever been live. He's like, "Do I have to show my paws?"
What are your thoughts on Israel? Silence. Your silence is damning. Piece of
We're
shit.
gonna take his collar off. I always try to make sure to take him off. Those little prongs will hurt him.
No. For what you don't know is he hooks a car battery up to him every night.
It makes him go fast.
I supercharged my dog. I put a turbo kit on him. Fucking stupid.
I forgot what it was. I was just like the other day. I was really fucking tired at work, and my wife had called me. They were in my lunch break, and she's like, "How's the work day going?" I was like, "I'm fucking exhausted. I don't know why I'm so tired." And she's just like, "I mean, what'd you eat this morning?" I was like, "Oh, I had a chicken biscuit and a hash brown." She's like, "Oh, did you have any caffeine?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I had like 3 Coke Zeros and a Monster." I was just like, "That's probably why you feel like shit." I'm like, nah,
It can't be that. I need another one.
actually, nah. Crack into another Red Bull.
Oh, God.
Crack into a Slim Jim. Were Slim Jims originally advertised to be some type of like hiking food or something?
No, it was just a snack jerky.
a snack jerky.
Yeah.
But it's not even jerky though.
Yeah, it is.
No, but I thought
technically is a
I
jerky.
thought beef jerky would be just the dried meat that you get in the bag, but the stick is different.
Yeah, it's a dried meat stick.
It's not even dried though. When you bite into that bitch is greasy.
It's good though.
Probably
They gotta mass produce it, and all that grease is probably just to give it flavor and preserve it and shit.
Yeah.
There's probably just preservatives. That's what it is. It's not grease. But yeah, I'm fading fast. We need to end this.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm good. What's got you blanking out? Are you in pain? at all?
I got a little ache.
Oh, you got a little bit of an ache.
Yeah,
You got a little quiver in the
booty hole.
In the booty
Yeah.
hole.
Which sucks, dude. Like
You get that vibrate whenever you your table's ready. With the,
My doctor's calling me.
he put that little waiting.
Or no, what iPhones do? They vibrate to the tune of the song if you have your phone on silent. So
And
I have a Fire and Flames Red Dragon Force.
what's that noise? Is that fucking the song of? Is that what's that fucking song? Gonna rock, Electric Avenue, and gonna take you higher.
You're just like, oh god, what is it? Those fucking it's like those sex toys you see in the movies and TV and stuff where they have like the remote control vibrator and everything.
Yeah.
I just want someone to hack into them.
What the hell?
Yeah, just hack into them, and it just everyone who has one in the world just. So everyone comes all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I when we were at the showing for last podcast on Saturday, I had to keep getting up and move around the seats because they use those hard plastic chairs.
Yeah.
So I could stay sitting for maybe 20, 25 minutes on that, if that.
Yeah.
And then I would have to get up because I was like, I'm fucking hurting. So I would go grab a beer, or I would go to the bathroom, or I would just stand in the back. And yeah, dude, this shit fucking sucks. If I sit on a hard chair, it gets rough after a while.
Did you want me to get you a pillow?
No, I have the pillow thing on
do you
this.
have the
That's
pillow?
why I've been able to sit for this long.
Oh, okay.
But if I sit like on like a regular sofa or something like that, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, we've been doing it for a good hour, 15.
You really are just trying to bail, ain't you?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm aching.
Oh, the last thing I wanted to bring up was just something they reminded me of that I thought was really funny. Was this guy? It was a TikTok of this guy who apparently is really good at hacking, and he learned how to hack into the sound systems at restaurants. So he was at a Chili with his friends, and he at full volume was blasting Rock and Roll McDonald's. So they're there eating.
Rock and Roll McDonald's.
In the background, all you hear is Rock and Roll McDonald's. Like, oh my god!
I like the guys that use that Flipper Pro thing,
yeah,
and they go into like Walmarts or Targets and fuck with the stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, those are always funny. And then I saw one where the guy was changing prices on stuff. So he just like he got a lot of electronics for really cheap.
It's like, what? These Beat headphones are 10 cents. I don't know what to tell you.
It's what your system's pumping up as. Like, you gotta
dude,
honor the price.
I was watching this video where they were recommended like different types of headphones you should try to buy.
Yeah.
And people were talking about, oh, if you can, try them out, because as soon as you feel them, you'll be like, you're gonna want to buy them. But it's the Sony XM4s, and I found them at Walmart, right? Because they have like XM4, 5, and 6, but cause it's like the newer models up to 6, right? But people said like, don't even fuck with 5 and 6. Like the 4 got them right, and 5 and 6 just kind of made slight improvements here and there. But they're basically the same headphones, and they're all around the same price anyway. They're $300 headphones.
Jesus.
And I was like, Jesus, why, bro? As soon as I popped them on, everything just went. Like, you can't hear nothing. And I literally was like talking. I was like, hello, hello. I couldn't hear my voice.
You look like a crazy person at Walmart.
And-
hello?
Yeah, like the noise isolation in
Oh,
there
wow.
is so fucking ridiculous. And the little padding on the thing is so fucking comfortable that like it floats. It's open. It's around the ear, so your ears are completely in there.
Yeah.
But it's tall enough to where your ears don't make any contact with the actual
Oh,
headphone.
okay.
So they're super like awesome with noise canceling. And I was like, I might save up and buy these one day, or I'm gonna try to convince Denise to buy them for me as like a gift. If one day, she abuses me too hard, I'll be like, you gotta pay me back.
Yeah.
You gotta give me them headphones.
That's how I got my favorite Batman action figure.
Really?
Thanks, Dad.
What?
But no, fucking have you ever tried those bone ones, the bone conductive headphones?
No.
Yeah, like apparently people like they're really good. You can hear everything around you, so they're like good for like spatial awareness and everything.
Yeah.
But they cause you to get ear infections apparently.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck would you want these? It was like because they look cool. It was like, but an ear infection fucking sucks, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna blow out your fucking eardrum.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people just buy shit because it's fucking like the hot shit. It's just like, you know how when people back were all trying to get Beat headphones, but if you look into them, they're actually kind of shitty.
I think the only ones that were worth it were the studio ones, and then every other one was just like you can buy Skull Candies and they're about the same.
No, well, from my understanding is people said that those like the Beat headphones, you're paying a markup for the brand because you can find similar ones of the same quality for like $300 to $400 cheaper. And it's just because like people like the branding and they want to be like, oh look, I have the new fucking iPhone fucking like headphones that look like you have 2 pieces of toast on your ear. Like it's just dumb shit. Like that.
I do kind of want the Pixel Buds.
The Pixel Buds.
Yeah, the Google ones.
Oh wait, did you ever try the Ray-Ban headphones?
No, are those the glasses ones?
Yeah, they have like little speakers right here, and they're angular and they shoot the sound into your ear.
Huh.
And it's interesting because like
so you and people behind you are hearing the music.
no, people can barely hear it. Like if I'm sitting right next to you, I'll hear like that, like if you're playing like music and stuff, like it's very faint. But yeah, like but they're cool because nothing goes in your ear.
Yeah.
So you don't get that wax buildup from earbuds, and then obviously the big problem I have with these is like after like an hour, your ears get kind of sweaty.
Oh yeah, I'm moist right now.
Yeah. That might be a different problem. All right, let's fucking end it. Let's
Yeah.
get you out of here. When your asshole is moist, you can always come down to the Night Funk and watch an episode with us.
Dude, farting feels so weird.
Huh?
I didn't even talk about that. Farting?
No.
It's like I'll fart and I'm like, did I shit myself? No, I didn't. Okay.
Well, I'm scared to fart now. Because I definitely shitted myself last
And then
time.
like my farts are just like the wettest sounding farts right now, dude. Like I ripped one the other day and Hannah was like, "Did you just fucking shit yourself?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so.
It's good to be back, everybody. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Night Funk Podcast. Make sure to catch us from time to time here live on Twitch at Night Funk Plays. Twitch.tv/NightFunkPlays. You can also find us online at the Night Funk Podcast on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. You'll see us do some gaming from time to time, all that other good shit. Make sure to also check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that good shit. Thank you so much for anyone that stopped by to listen to the pod, and also, fucking leave a comment from time to time. You piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Fucking help us on the goddamn algorithm. It's hard out there. It took my fucking friend making fun of a dumbass, nerdy ass bullshit game that we like to play for y'all to finally give us some fucking attention. That's the problem with people. You have to fucking give them shit about something
you
they
do,
love
actually.
to get attention. And isn't that kind of bullshit that you gotta talk shit in order to get attention?
It's either you get attention or you get canceled.
That is true.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
We talked about Israel, so maybe we'll see what happens.
What else? Let's tear down some shit. Harry Potter's gay. Star Wars fucking sucks.
Hold on.
Lord of the Rings is for weirdos. The only
Keep going.
good franchise is name a terrible franchise.
Dune.
Yeah, Dune is where the real motherfuckers are at. If you love Dune, you can say the N-word. Good night.
Gal Gadot is a terrible actor.
That's just facts.
Yeah, it is.
I fucking hate Wonder Woman. Like, those movies are so fucking bad. But
No,
the Justice
Kal-El.
League, the Justice League movies are equally as bad.
Yeah, they're all
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Dude, that new Superman movie looks tight though. I can't wait.
Honestly, it does.
Yeah.
I like what they did with that. That shit's gonna be. That's for a different episode. Later,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.